Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we've got a super cool lesson. This is going to be one of those riffs you always want to play when you're in the guitar shop. We're going to have a look at Paperback Writer by the Beatles. It's the spiritual successor to Day Tripper, and like I say, it's got to be one of the coolest riffs there's ever been. Let's have a look at the example and then we'll break it down. Alright then, so Paperback Writer, super cool riff. First thing we need to talk about is just the tone. You've got to strike a strange balance between having it overdriven but also having a definition in all of the notes. It's a bit of a strange thing to do, but you know, just dial in the gain a little bit and see how you get on. It's not too much to worry about. Anyway, I'm going to show you the first kind of method of playing this riff, and it's going to follow a sort of simple sort of G bar chord sort of shape, or sort of more really like a sort of G5 chord. And it just goes like this. So for this first method then, we just need to bar the 3rd fret of our E string, A string and D strings. We're going to start by playing the 3rd fret of the E, and then quickly afterwards then the 3rd fret of the A, and then we're going to hammer on our ring finger to the 5th fret of the A as well. We're then going to bring in our pinky finger to play the 5th fret of the D. And then we're going to play the 3rd fret of the E again, and then play the 3rd fret of the D. We're then going to play the 3rd fret of the E again, and then the 3rd fret of the A. And then we're going to play the 3rd fret of the E yet another time, and then 3rd fret of the A, hammering onto the 5th, and then the 3rd fret of the D again. And then we repeat until we've got it up to speed. There's also going to be a slight variation in the riff as well, and it's a nice and easy one. I'll just show you what I mean. So I'm just simply playing the 3rd fret of the A another time at the end and hammering on to the 5th fret and just leaving it there instead of going over to the 3rd fret of the D to finish the riff. The second method I'm going to show you is a bit stranger, but it offers a little bit more clarity, I think. Let me show you it. So we're going to play the exact same notes. We're just going to be a little bit more acrobatic with our fingers, starting with our index finger at the 3rd fret of the E. We're then going to flatten that for the 3rd fret of the A, and we can either play those notes together or play them as individual notes. Either way, we'll hammer on to the 5th fret, ring or pinky finger, and then flatten that for the 5th fret of the D. And then we're going to go back to the 3rd fret of the E, and then pick out the 3rd fret of the D, and then go back to the 3rd fret of the E and pick out the 3rd fret of the A. And then again, 3rd fret of the E to 3rd of the A, and then hammer on to the 5th and 3rd of the D. It should sound like this. So the only other thing we need to talk about is just going to be the chords, and I'm really happy to say they're super simple. We've just got a G major, and we've got a C major. And then when we get to the end of the verses, I quite like to just go up to the octave 10th fret G there. And that's all there is really to it. I'll show you the rhythm to the piece in the example. Check this out.